Welcome to the first microblog presentation by Infinity Business Development Group. During these microblogs, we'll try to address some common marketing questions we hear from our clients in short text or video format. We're going to begin our series by reviewing how to determine if your website is benefiting your practice. This is a complex question, and we're going to be dividing this series into 3 parts. Today, we're going to address some basic goal setting for online marketing, and later we'll come back to review more specific metrics and tools we can use to measure your site's performance. Before we begin, I just want to introduce myself briefly. My name's Mason Kostinsky, and I'm the president and founder of Infinity Business Development Group. Infinity is a marketing and business development firm that aims to be a growth partner, specifically for medical and dental practices. We work with practices to formulate marketing strategies and enhance efficiency and productivity of internal operations. Now, let's begin. In order to measure and determine whether your site is benefiting your practice, you need to establish clear goals for both your website and overall online marketing strategy. We're going to start by listing some broad goals so you can get an idea of what we mean, but it's important that you try to be more specific when you list your set of goals. Our first goal is to draw prospective patients that fit your targeting criteria to your website. To be more specific, you may want to establish what your targeting criteria is. Are you trying to reach patients within a particular geographic region? Do they have a particular income? Do they have dental insurance, or would they be fee-for-service? Or are you trying to attract patients geared towards specific services that your practices offer, like cosmetic dentistry or treatment for sleep apnea? It's a very good idea to have a clear perspective on who you're trying to attract before planning a marketing strategy and trying to measure its success. Once users are on your site, you'll likely want to drive interest and desire for your services. To be more specific, determine which services are most important for your practice. Again, for example, if you're a practice that treats sleep apnea, a specific goal may be to capture a set number of sleep apnea leads per month from your site. Next, you'll likely want to convert prospective patients into actual patients. To be more specific, you want to evaluate the number of new patients that are currently entering your practice through online methods, and then set a realistic goal of conversion. You'll also likely want to use your website to engage and maintain your existing patients. You may want to do this by placing post-op instructions or frequently asked questions or patient education material on your site. Then you can direct your existing patients to your website where they can have answers to their questions. You may also engage your patients by setting up useful ways to schedule appointments, pay bills, or communicate with the office. And finally, you'll likely want to deliver a digital experience as close as possible to the practice's in-office experience. This delivers a level of consistency that patients really appreciate. With these goals in mind, we organized 4 categories of metrics that will enable you to determine how well your site is working. The first category is acquisition. How are internet users finding your site? Are they doing Google searches and clicking on the search results? Are they coming from a site that's referring to your site or a social media property that you own? Or if you're doing paid advertising, are they coming from any of the paid internet advertising that you're doing? The second category is audience. This is answering who are the users of your site. Are they new users or are they returning users? We can even look at the demographic breakdown of users visiting your site. Where are they from? How old are they? Are they male versus female? The third category we look at is behavior. Are users engaging in content or pages that are relevant to your goals? If one of your goals is to treat more sleep apnea patients, are users engaging in that sleep apnea page spending time there? And the final category is conversion. Are your users clicking or calling to arrange appointments and interacting with your sites in ways that accomplish your goals? All of these categories have specific measurements or metrics that are tied to them and can be obtained through easy tools and sources that are freely available. In the next blog, we're going to examine some specific metrics in each of the categories that we just laid out. We're also going to look at the frequency that you would need to measure your website performance. We're going to demonstrate some free tools used to obtain these metrics and take a look at how to track and value conversions on a website. In the meantime, between now and our next blog, we encourage you to think about and write down goals that you have for your website as well as your online marketing. We hope you found this information useful. If you have any questions, you're welcome to write us at info@infinitydevgrp.com. The email address is at the bottom of our website.